Hi YouTube, I'm Andrew Maneri, and this is the introduction, or I guess the first of a vlog or documentary series about a project I'm embarking on. So basically I've wanted to make a cartoon for years. I've had this idea that feels pretty solid, and my desire to do something creative has risen pretty steadily. Now the tricky thing is I have a full-time job and a family, so actually having the time to do something like this is not really feasible. I've done Flash animations before, and I just don't have the throughput or the speed to do something of this caliber by myself. Now, while I don't really have the time to do animations, I do have enough free time to do storyboards and scripting, and voice acting is pretty available on the internet these days, so I could probably wrangle that together as well. So I did a thought experiment. If I went through a service like Patreon, how much would I have to make to basically pay an animation studio to animate for my storyboards? My goal would be, 5 to 10 minute shorts every week or two. And it's not really feasible. Even just preliminary glances into this direction, you're looking at costs of like $10K for anything decent. So, I've seen wildly successful Patreons like Dr. McNinja and stuff, and they're not anywhere near that. But another idea came to mind. And to explain it, I kind of have to go over my skill set. It's kind of unusual. I come from the games industry, and that programming-wise, I've been around the whole graphics ecosystem, high level and low level. I've done all sorts of advanced shaders. I've built meshes. I've built skinning systems. I've done crazy projections. I've just been all over the place with that. And also, for years, I worked as a technical artist. And this is someone who kind of sits between programmers and full-time artists. And what they do is they kind of set limits, they assist the art department, and they build tools that their work gets into the game and it gets it optimized and runs just well. I've also done professional character design and writing. I do have animation experience, but it's more on an enthusiast or amateur level. I have a couple Newgrounds cartoons out there if you want to exercise your Google foo and look those up. So a few years ago, I left professional game development and I moved to automation. And this is a category of programming where you make machines do the work of humans. And in this case, it's done a lot of like image processing and image recognition and that kind of things. So you might see where my mind is going with this now. The new question is, can I make a computer do the work of an animation studio? So I believe the answer is yes. So now I have my goal and a path. I want to produce cartoons from storyboards and scripts. I want to do it fast enough to make 5 to 10 minute shorts every week or two, and I need to build the software to make this possible. So over the next year, I'm going to do a series of weekly video updates on a variety of topics. The first is going to be technical talks on building the animation toolset to make this possible. The next is going to be more design-focused talks on things like animation style choices, voice acting, sound design, that kind of thing. And then last is just general information about the cartoons. So world building, characters, plots, stuff that's just more content. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next update.